Okay, so what is up, everybody? Welcome to Save Game, the show where I help you guys save money and play cool games. My name is Miller, and today we're going to be having a look at the incredible adventures of Van Helsing by Neocore Games. Now, Neocore Games is a pretty cool company. They mostly make PC games, which I'm obviously quite a fan of because I'm here. And you might know them for the King Arthur series, the Crusaders games, the King's Crusaders games. Maybe it's a sequel, I don't know, I haven't played them. Although I hear King Arthur is awesome. And so now obviously they're doing Van Helsing, and they are going to be coming out with a new game called Broken Sea sometime soon. So you keep a lookout for that one if you like this kind of thing. But yeah, they mostly make RPGs, stuff like this. Well, actually not stuff like this. I think this is the first action RPG. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's a Diablo 2 style game, just like everything else in the genre. But it's interesting. The premise is that you are the son of the famous Van Helsing, who is in kind of Bram Stoker's Dracula. And I think it's neat how Neocore likes to take existing stories and ideas and sort of put their own little clever twist on it. I think it's really cool. And it's something I definitely enjoy here because in Dracula, I'm pretty sure it's not really very steampunk, but they've definitely done something like that in this. And I think it works really well, and I think it's awesome. And if the game ever loads, I'll get to show you some gameplay, hopefully. I don't know why. The music stopped there, and I thought it was going to crash or something for a second. But it's done that a couple times before. I really wish that the load times were faster in this game. But it should start here in a second, so... I mean, I don't know. This is all part of doing an honest video, guys. I have to include load times because I don't want to give anyone an unfair advantage, so... Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here. This is definitely a very good example of a steampunk-ish style thing. Look at that thing. It's awesome. It's a big generator thing from my father's secret lair, which Van Helsing fondly refers to dozens and dozens of times. Some of the dialogue in this game is kind of corny, but that's sort of where it gets a lot of its charm. I kind of dig it. So now I'm going to talk to this guy.
Disturbing news. The professor is turning the whole city upside down for us, even sending his minions down into the tunnels.
They will find us eventually. We should strike first.
Or we can make preparations. If you clear out the maze, I could build you some deadly traps.
You have me at deadly. Great idea. What types of traps?
We'll find some ancient traps in the sewers from the old times. I can build those if you get me the parts. The deadliest devices would cost more material and time.
Okay, that's fine.
Out the tunnels then.
So yeah, there's some examples of voice acting in this game. Unfortunately, Katarina didn't chime in. I really like Van Helsing Jr.'s relationship with his little ghost companion girl, Katarina. She's pretty neat. Her story is apparently she was rescued by Van Helsing Jr.'s dad, Van Helsing Sr. And so now she's like bound to serve their family, and I don't know, it's interesting.
Did you miss earlier?
Though this be madness, but there is method in it. The gas affects everyone and turns them into mindless slaves. Even me, which would be a disgrace, really.
So what should we do about it?
Fulmigati is planning a test. He means to use an experimental machine to flood the sewers. You must find it and destroy the whole apparatus. And if you will permit me to offer a little advice, don't forget to take your medicaments with you.
I don't know what a medicament is, but anyway, sounds cool. So, I gotta clear the tunnels and destroy the gas projector, apparently. I guess I'm going here to destroy the gas projector, so that should be cool. But yeah, I do enjoy the voice acting in this game, especially for Katarina and Van Helsing. Although some of the not as important characters are kind of lacking in that department. There's the sound audio. I was wondering where that was. Yeah, I'm playing as a predominantly ranged person, and it's pretty cool. I get little fireballs and things like that. One problem I have with this, and this is a problem that I had with Diablo as well, and I don't, if you guys are really old school, you might have seen the video I've done of that. I suppose I will
I am disappointed.
make it not unlisted again so you can watch it if you want, and I'll put a link somewhere on screen.
Look around.
But,
Machines belching smoke, polluting the sky.
one sec.
No wonder the weather is mad.
But that's just silly. No, I think that the scientists stole the lightning from the storms to make the sparkling machines.
Second thoughts. That sounds much more scientific.
So yeah, Van Helsing and Katarina being silly. Yeah, I can make my Diablo video public again,
Rat bone.
so that you guys can watch that.
Still, somebody could use it in the secret lair. They all looked a bit desperate.
In the secret lair, somebody could use it. Anyway, yeah, my problem with this, you really only have a few abilities that you can use in this game at any one given point. Oh god, what's happening? Rats! Rats everywhere! Get them! So yeah, basically what I'm using is over here my explosive shot, which is really awesome, but it basically is just your standard left click in this sort of situation. And over here is my little fireball thing, which I'm going to use, and it knocks people back and explodes and stuff, and it's awesome. So the abilities that there are very cool. Like here, I'm going to show you a laser thing that I have. It's like this. It basically just cuts through everything. It uses a ton of mana, though. Like, it's ridiculous how much mana it uses. So I'm going to switch back, but it's a neat ability if you have the mana for it. It just uses a ton. So, yeah, the abilities are very interesting and very cool. I just wish that you could use more than one at a time. Or one or two. The point is you can't use that many. And that was my problem that I had with Diablo 3, and that was why oh god, I'm gonna die. Ooh. And I guess Katarina's dead too, so that's cool. Yeah. And, that was why I wasn't a huge fan of that game. Frickin' stop trying to kill me! God. This happens a lot in this game, and I don't know if it's just my playstyle, but whenever I play games like this, I always end up having to, like, pop a few shots off, then run, pop a few shots, and then run again. Good news is I just leveled up, so I can show you guys that. My pack is full. Unidentified consumable, those are my favorite kinds! Alright. Oh, I got my reputation up, too, so I can show you guys a bit of this. These are perks in the game, and the way that you unlock more perks is that you have your reputation level up by killing more monsters. So your reputation actually goes up at a different rate than your just standard level. So it's kind of an interesting twist on the whole thing. You can see I have Wraith, Enchanted Body, Ghost Whisperer, and Precise. This just gives me a 10% crit chance, plus 10% on each first attack. This increases Katarina's abilities. This gives me more HP and mana. This also increases Katarina's abilities. So, I don't know, what should I get? I was thinking Drinker because I use potions a lot. Which is kind of a problem, but whatever. So this just gives me plus 20 efficiency for potions and more poison resistance. So I'm going to go with that and learn that perk. And I do think it's cool that they have a lot of perks to choose from, although I do wish that you would get a few more options. Not options. I wish that you could choose more at a time. I don't know. There are a lot available, but you can only have a few, is basically what I'm saying. So, yeah, this is the explosive shot that I've been using. Uh-oh. I'm going to take care of this guy real quick. And it's really cool. You can see it just blew that guy to pieces, and it was awesome. But, I should maybe increase this a little bit. The problem here is that each time I increase a skill, it uses 2 skill points, so I can only really increase one thing at a time. Which is a shame, but... yeah. I guess I will increase this, if only because I haven't been leveling it very much. And so now I can increase my body, dexterity, willpower, or luck. Body is kind of like endurance in a lot of games. It basically just gives you more hit points and bonus to defense, like it says up here. But since I'm a ranged character, I'm going to want to upgrade my dexterity, which gives me bonus range damage and increases dodge value. Willpower is basically just like it affects mana and spell power, and luck is just exactly what it sounds like. I don't know why. I guess maybe games just don't give me much of an incentive to increase my luck, but luck is always my dump stat in everything I play. Katarina actually hasn't leveled up yet, but when she does, I'll get to show you guys leveling her up as well. And since I'm a range, I've kind of built her more as a tank, so I've been trying to increase her health and stuff like that. But yeah, there's this guy. Let's see what he has to say.
Stranger. I'm thirsty. My family needs water. Help us.
Sorry, I'm confused, Katerina. Do Bulgovians say water instead of food?
No, you heard right. With all these factories around Bulgova, the soil is polluted. The water is tainted in the rookery, and the soldier machines won't let us enter the downtown.
And how can I help you?
Well, that's
There's a huge
rude.
water tank in the vicinity, but a group of evil beasts wants to make us pay for the water.
Well,
That's truly a disgrace. I'll help you.
I'll help you. That was not Van Helsing's accent at all. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, fights in this, they're okay, but I think that the main draw for me, at least in this, is the story. I don't know, maybe it's more the characters. The characters is probably a better way of explaining it. Because I really do like Van Helsing and Katarina's relationship. I think it's very funny, and it's neat. So my inventory's getting full, so... Uh-oh. There's all these buttheads. Friggin' stop being butts. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Katarina! You're a bad tank. Get in front of the bad guys. Don't make me take all the damage. Well, she's dead again, so... whatever. It should be simple enough to kill these guys. Look at that explosion thing. That was fun. I always hate attacking people in action RPGs when you're traveling down. Oh, and when buildings get in the way. That's always fun. Look, guys, I can see everything! Except not. Crap, these guys are strong. I'm using health potions like mad here. I'm just trying to not die. They're taking, like, no damage. Alright, thank God Katarina's back out. Alright, like I was saying before, oh! Ooh! I could equip this gun and change a lot of stuff. I'm gonna do that. So, this is unfortunately... you can't use it. Well, this is unfortunately kind of a tedious task. I wish there was sort of a drag and drop type thing that you could do, or just a button that would let me just put everything in Katarina's inventory, because I don't want or need any of this stuff, but I have to drag it all individually. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if it was like that in Torchlight, because I don't know. It just strikes me as a huge oversight that could have been easily dealt with. Maybe they'll take care of it in a patch or something. I know I'm going to show the developers my video that I do on this, because this was a press copy. So maybe they'll hear my pleas and put a little button in for that, because that would be nice. Ugh. Oh, wait. Nah, I don't want that. Oh, goody. And I can't put that in. Alright, you know, we're gonna do that. And then that. Now go shopping.
Trying to get rid of me? Don't you know it's futile?
Yeah, Katarina's pretty great. Oh god, somebody's launching cannonballs at me. Now, who was that guy? There he is, let's get him. Oh god. I like that you can kind of see when these guys are going to fire a shot. And sort of, it gives you an opportunity to get out of the way. It makes combat more interesting than just trading blows, and I always like that when people can do that for these sorts of games. Oh god. Oh god. See, that's why I like Explosive Shot, because it does a bunch of AoE damage. I did miss you. You should start killing people. Because it's nice when I don't have to do it on my own. Excellent. I don't know what that noise is, but it sounds like a dog being like stomped on, and that's very sad. What you just saw there was, I gave Katarina this ability that has a chance of paralyzing enemies. It's really cool, too. Katarina, you might die. I'm sorry, I can't really do much about that. Yep, there she goes. Well, this is exciting. Burp a burp. Alright. Ooh!
My family is sick. Help us.
My family is sick. I suppose you can have some money. I'm like rolling in dough right now.
An army of beggars.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I've heard that you're looking for the machine that generates that poisonous gas. You should visit the square above the river port.
Thanks, bro. I'll do that. Ratbone. I think I missed a guy back here. Oh, there was an entire way down here that I just didn't even go. Katarina. Get ahead of me, please. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Oh, well, I was hoping she would follow me, but she didn't. There, this kind of works. God, this guy is really tanky. Cool. Oh, there is a guy here. I didn't even see him.
Everything.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. Let's see where I haven't gone yet. Is this guy actually going to be useful over here, or is he just going to beg for more money?
You saved my life.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. So, what were those creatures? A new batch of creeps from those laboratories?
The Pale Gentlemen. They dabble in arcane arts. One of them, this grand alchemist, is experimenting with liquefied phlogiston. It leaks into the streets and changes people. It's highly flammable. If only you would blow up the vent where it's coming from.
How could I say no to blowing things up? But I'll need an explosive device.
I love the dialogue of this game. It's so fun. Alright. That was awesome. So yeah, just like Diablo 3, I'm not really sure why these guys decided to go the route of only having a few abilities at once. Like, I don't really think it was a thing that anybody liked. Oh god, get him! Get him, Katarina! I know you don't, just calm down, it's fine. But yeah, I don't think it was a thing that anyone really particularly liked about that game, so I'm not sure why exactly they decided to go that route. Yeah, I don't know. I think that the game would definitely be a lot more fun if you had more access to more abilities at any given time. Ow. God, these guys do tons of damage. See, like right now, the only effective thing I can really do is just shoot everybody. Because I have no other abilities, really. Aside from my fireball, which is actually, like, worse than my just regular explosive shot. So, it's kind of a shame, I don't know. Is it actually possible to go down there? I guess I'll go in the old tunnels. Because why not? And actually, I think that I should probably end this here. Maybe, I don't know.
What is this smell?
The gas, I presume.
It's supposed to affect my mind.
Well, this thing is still experimental.
Oh, I leveled up again. Alright. So as soon as I kill these guys, I will wrap this up. Excellent. Oh my god, there's more of you? I'm gonna get you. Alright, cool. Let's also blow this up for the lulz. But okay, this has been The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. If you guys like this game, or if you think it looks cool, I would recommend buying it. If I were to review this game, I'd probably give it a solid 3.5 stars. I think it's pretty fun. I think it could be a lot better if the developers, if they ever want to do a sequel or anything, perhaps, if they listen to people's feedback on it, because I do think that certain parts of it, especially the combat, are lacking because of some of the choices they made. But I think that they could really improve it, and it can only really go up from here, because I think that what they do have that is really good is really cool, and I think they could definitely build something awesome off of that. So anyway, in terms of pricing, the game is $15 in the US, £12 in England, and €15 in Europe. So, sorry everybody who doesn't live in the US, you guys kind of get a bad deal there, but it's still cheap regardless of where you're going to go, so I would definitely say check it out if you're into action RPGs, or if you think it looks really cool. Other than that, maybe, I mean, I don't know, if you didn't like Diablo 3's gameplay style, and you don't really necessarily think you're going to like the dialogue based on what you've seen here, I would just maybe go with something like Torchlight or Path of Exile, which is free, actually. So, and yeah, that also has the same art style and themes sort of as Diablo 2, and it's more darker than Torchlight and things like that, and it's more along the lines of this than something like Torchlight is also. So, anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up down below. Yeah, also, comment question of the day. Do you like action RPGs? Like, what is your favorite action RPG that's come out in the last few years? I mean, you could say Torchlight, Path of Exile, Diablo 3. I don't know. I mean, those are the big ones, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.